Expect him on the honor system to show up to get an ankle monitor? Well, you know, he can't abide by the law. That's why he went to prison. What makes you think he's going to abide by rules, period? He's not. And he didn't.
New at 10, we're learning really shocking details about a man charged with a brutal rape in Atmore.
Yeah, the Escambia County, Alabama sheriff says Ronald Coley was out on mandatory release when he allegedly raped the same woman he was convicted of assaulting 5 years ago. Our Shelby Myers now joining us in studio with the details on this one for us tonight.
And Shelby, the sheriff is frustrated that he was allowed to get out early.
Yeah, extremely frustrated, Lenise and Byron. Escambia County Sheriff Heath Jackson tells me Ronald Coley had been out of prison for just 12 days before brutally attacking the same woman he admitted to assaulting in 2018. This is Ronald Coley. He's in the Escambia County Jail tonight on first-degree rape, domestic violence, assault, and interfering with an emergency.
He literally sat in our courtroom for bond setting and made gun gestures with his hands, pointing them at the bailiffs, toward the judge and everybody else in the courtroom, foul language. And just has actually no remorse for anything.
Atmore police say on April 11th, Coley brutally beat and raped a woman he's known. Police say he broke 3 of her ribs, bruised her face and arms while dragging her to a wooded area to sexually assault her. And when she tried to call 911, police say he threw her phone into the woods. According to court documents, the victim is the same woman Coley admitted to assaulting in 2018. After going in and out of jail, then prison, and ultimately having his probation revoked multiple times for drug and gun charges, Coley was released earlier this month due to the state's mandatory release law.
You know, the prison's trying to empty out their population, but what they're doing is they're dumping it back into communities that we're attempting to clean up.
The law allows inmates who are just months away from finishing their sentence to be released early under supervision. But the problem, Escambia County Sheriff Heath Jackson tells me, Coley wasn't under supervision. He never showed up to get fitted for an ankle monitor.
We expect him on the honor system to show up to get an ankle monitor? He can't abide by the law. That's why he went to prison. What makes you think he's going to abide by rules, period? He's not. And he didn't.
According to court documents, the Escambia County District Attorney's Office has asked a judge to invoke Aniah's law to keep Coley behind bars this time. Now, earlier this year, Attorney General Steve Marshall did file a lawsuit for a temporary restraining order on the release because the Alabama Department of Corrections, he says, did not properly notify the victims' families. That order was denied by a judge. Senator Chris Elliott also filed a bill to try and stop the early release of inmates. Currently, under the law, ADOC is releasing inmates twice a month for the foreseeable future.